So let's check in with weather specialist Noor Rafat. Hey, Noor.
Hey, thanks very much, Mark. Well, we've got this ominous setup that we're seeing here. Clouds taking over the Toronto skyline. All we need is just to turn this black and white, dim the screen. You've got some spooky conditions there. Probably should never be a director of a movie. 11 degrees outside the Toronto airport. Also spooky temperatures across the map. And although it's still promising that we're seeing some double digits, much of us across the board are seeing below average temperatures. Sault Ste. Marie being the outlier here, 14 degrees when it should be at around 10 or 11. Now, the rain is here. It's been here since the morning, especially around Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. Anyone watching from Huntsville? You guys are probably enjoying a lot of sunshine. Have no idea what's going on down here. But it's still on the lighter side for the most part. Things will start to get heavy as we head into the evening, especially around the Waterloo area, Kitchener, London, Ontario as well. We could see a brief downpour around Mississauga late in the evening. And now your Thanksgiving forecast is looking more and more promising. This low pressure system that we were worried about looks like it's tracking more to the south and more to the east. So what that could mean is sunnier breaks for the start of your Thanksgiving and into the afternoon as well, especially around the water. There is a potential for showers through much of the day, though, in southwestern Ontario, and at times some brief mixed precipitation. We are looking at lingering showers as well overnight tonight in Toronto, 6 degrees. By tomorrow, bundle up, your high just 10 degrees, and we're going to see a cool wind from the north. Mark?
Thank you so much, Noor. Political shockwaves reverberate. All right, Noor is back with a look at the forecast. I always say this on long weekends, Noor, lots of pressure for you here because it's a long weekend. People want to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah.
Weather's got to be right.
I'll try my best, but obviously wishing all of our great viewers a very happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. And you know, it's one of these things where we're in between seasons, so you want to put away one wardrobe, take out another.
Yes.
Mother Nature says, not so fast. Well, you can already start to see why dressing up is going to be quite tricky come Thanksgiving and over the next few days here across the country. Already starting to see a trough building right around parts of central Canada and the east, so more of that cool air dipping down, single digits in Thunder Bay, Montreal, and then this ridge starting to form, especially around western sections of the prairies. You've got some 22s up in Calgary, still those single digits in Winnipeg, and even as you head into the Maritimes, two varying temperatures, 19 in Halifax, 10 in Fredericton. It won't be over just yet. The seesaw will continue to change as we head into the next few days, but for now in Toronto, expect some cooler conditions. 10 degrees is your high, or actually 11 degrees, and it will be chilly, especially in the morning. We've got some gusting winds up to 45 kilometers per hour from the north, so there's a bit of a bite to that air, although the good news is we will see some sunny breaks. So as I mentioned, that system looking good as it pushes past us towards more so towards the east, and as we head into the evening hours, as I mentioned, still a chance of showers around southwestern Ontario. Our friends in Bancroft could also see those showers, also into Apsley in the afternoon and into the evening. Tuesday, we'll start to see some sunny breaks in the morning for some around, once again, Lake Ontario, Waterloo, but it will be more of a day where we'll start to see continuous showers on and off. So a bit more on the wet side, and then heading into your Wednesday, also seeing that activity continue, although it will be slightly warmer for some during that day. So here we are, once again, paying attention to the direction that the winds are blowing. Tomorrow morning, many across the map seeing winds straight from the north, so a lot more cold air pushing through the province, and it will help dip those temperatures down to, well, for some, uncomfortable levels, I guess. 8 in Muskoka, 10 in Ottawa, 6 in Montreal. Tomorrow, for our friends in Peterborough, 10 degrees, 10 in Niagara Falls, 9 in Milton. And just like that, 8 on Tuesday, 9 on Wednesday, and then we recover from 9 to 19, and then up to 20 on a Sunday. How's that for a weekend that you can enjoy? Now, I'm not the type of person who would wear flip-flops in 20-degree weather. I know some of our viewers may disagree. I respect your footwear choices. Just dress how you want, how you would be comfortable in these temperatures.
For our first look at the forecast, so let's check in with weather specialist Noor Rafat. Hey, Noor.
Hey, thanks very much, Mark. Well, it's an incredible view to watch from inside. If you're outside by the Toronto Harbour, I won't stop you, but I hope you're dressed for the conditions, because it is a breezy night and a cool night when it comes to the temperatures. 9 degrees and these winds from the north gusting at times upwards of 40 kilometers per hour. There's a chill in that air. You're not imagining it for sure. We did manage to get into the double digits today, which is a promising sign, although for the most part across the board it was below average. The oddball here being Sault Ste. Marie at 14 degrees, Parry Sound as well, about a degree or two above average. For those who were in cottage country, a sunnier day, especially up towards the north and into Timmins even, but the rest of southern, southwestern and even eastern Ontario, a wet, cool, soggy, cloudy day, and it continues to be into the evening. We're seeing pockets of heavier rain pushing into areas like Stratford, also into Waterloo. Tomorrow for Thanksgiving, we see more than just rain. There's snow in the forecast, but it'll track to the east, so things are looking good for now. Our models are showing we could actually see some sunny breaks, especially around Lake Ontario, the GTHA, Niagara Falls. Into the early morning hours, we'll start to see some showers rolling into southwestern Ontario and other parts of Georgian Bay into the evening. Clearer breaks as we head into areas like Peterborough and even into Muskoka as well. And which, by the way, that region, Muskoka, tomorrow morning, don't be surprised if we see some flurries on the ground. It'll be a chilly overnight tonight. In Toronto, we're climbing up to a high of just 10 degrees. And watch out once again for those cool winds gusting from the north up to 40 to 45 kilometers per hour. Mark?
Thank you so much, Noor. Lots of generosity on display. Time for another look at the forecast. Noor is here again. Noor, earlier you were talking about, it's kind of hard this time of year to decide what to wear when you go out with the weather. Tomorrow, though, one thing is for sure, stretchy pants for all that turkey goodness.
Right, yes. I knew what you were talking about.
It took you a while to get there.
Yes.
That was my bad,
Stretchy pants.
Yes.
I hope those turkeys are stuffed. If you're scrambling to go out and get them tomorrow, hope your grocery store is not closed.
I hope not.
What will you wear will be a big concern in the coming days. Let's take a look at why. Well, you can see just how tricky things are getting, especially with varying temperatures across the country. Through large sections of central Canada and even into Atlantic Canada, a trough slowly building, so cooler air dipping down to the south and some highs into the single digits. Montreal, Thunder Bay, and this ridge now building up towards western sections of the prairies, where we're having some of the warmest air into southern parts of Alberta, BC. Even varying temperatures in the Maritimes itself. 19 in Halifax versus 10 in Fredericton tomorrow. It'll be interesting to plan ahead for the week when it comes to what you're gonna wear. For tomorrow, I recommend a warm coat and something to shield you from the wind early in the morning, gusting up to 40 to 45 kilometers per hour from the north. That's a not friendly direction. It'll feel cold, especially also under a mix of sun and cloud. When you're underneath the clouds, it'll definitely feel colder than when you're under the sunshine. We are going to see potentially a quick downpour early tomorrow morning, Niagara Falls, Fort Erie, even into Kingston. But as I mentioned, the system tracking south and out of the region. So what we're mostly going to be looking at is a dry start to your Thanksgiving in the GTHA, also around areas like Peterborough. And then we'll get into a potential for showers, especially around southwestern Ontario, up towards Georgian Bay. Some of these showers could be heavy at times as well. Pushing into your Tuesday, we're going to see a return of that wet weather, and it'll be an on and off cycle where we'll start to see more of these showers pushing through. Pockets of heavy rain at times towards Niagara Falls, London, Ontario, and Chatham as well, even as we head into the evening. And guess what? There could be some more of this mixed precipitation in the forecast by the middle of the week as we continue to see those sliding temperatures. Areas like Collingwood, like Muskoka, could be waking up to flurries as we head into Wednesday. Now, it'll be a cool one tomorrow. Milton, Guelph, Caledon, Wyerton, Collingwood, single digits up, and Barrie as well. Single digits continue Tuesday and into Wednesday, 9 degrees. Then we go from 9 to 19 by Saturday. Plenty of high pressure to enjoy. And by Sunday, 20 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud. Dare I say shorts and t-shirts, guys? Not for me, but if you want to do that, go ahead.